Hello. Okay, it's showing that probably I am in broadcasting. I don't see my broadcast anywhere else. I have my phone open and I'm trying to open my browser. Okay. Okay. Hello. Welcome to my stream. It's Romantic Developer Stream, late night talks with Romantic Developer, and it's developer, yes, and it's 111 episode of those streams. I'm doing that stream from my home, from my usual environment, not at usual time, of course, because today is weekend and I spent weekend pretty interesting. I could hear myself on the phone, correct? Yeah, I could hear. Okay, give me 1 second just to understand what the moment I'm talking at, and I just speed up slightly the stream. Okay, looks good. So I will see your comments, if any. At the moment, I try to start it on my browser as well. My browser doesn't work well. Anyway, we were able to start. A few words about me. It's my challenge to have at least 152 days of consecutive days of stream and at least 15 minutes of stream. I did one day like smaller amount because of some issues. I streamed and then I checked the sound, and because I streamed from driving car, when I return sound stopped, and that's why I have maybe 10 minutes stream. All other times it's from 15 minutes to maybe up to 2 hours or so. So, and today it's already, I did 110 stream days, and I did stream about multiple things, about relationship in family, how to be a husband, about politics, about media, about developers' life in multiple countries, about everything. And now we have that string format that first about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. We talked free format about your questions, about my reflections through the day, some thoughts which come in, some recommendation maybe of some movies or something. And next, after that 15 minutes, we talked about some software development task, looking into some topics which closer to software development rather than just talking about everything else. So that is a short introduction. And yeah, my stream on YouTube, I try to see how many persons would join, and it shows some bad thing. It say it doesn't have enough data to stream and so on and so on. Hopefully you could hear me, you could see me. I see myself in phone, so hopefully you could do that as well. So if you joined, please say hi, or yeah, ask your questions, and probably we will start. About today's reflections, yeah, I don't have any questions, so we skip that part. About today's reflection, for today we have, by the way, okay, for today I want just to continue the topic we started yesterday, that that what is the most important thing for human being is, yeah, it depends, of course, but if you could find your love here, you could build a family, a relationship, you have kids, of course that would be the main thing for you, and everything else will go as part two. If you believe in God, of course then God will be on your first place, but it doesn't deny the fact that your most loved ones, people like your wife, your kids, would be on the second place, or maybe your wife on the second, your kids on the third, and so on. And the family, the wife, the love you have in your life is the most important things over everything else, over the success, money, and other things, because it's something which brings us unique experience, which there are no money to buy it in the world. And once I understand that, it was like inside, I just want to I just want to share that message with you, that you shouldn't be worried about everything, because you're already happy. And other things, you of course could have some problems. I don't say please be blind. If you have love in your life, be blind, you are the happiest man ever, and that's it. Of course you probably could and have some other plans, what to do, what to achieve, but it would be completely different story if you already you wouldn't worry about that as much if you now know that, okay, you already happy and you already have the most precious thing in the world, it's love, and you are in love, and it means that everything else is not as important as you used to worry about it. At least I'm talking from my own experience. I understand that I worry too much about something, and come on, I already have something. I already found a woman of my dreams, and I live with her, and I could share moments with her. Why should be worry too much about something I couldn't achieve? Yes, I should think about it, but I shouldn't worry too much, because if I lost what I have, everything else will have much less sense. Yeah, I don't know how I'm clear about that message I want to share with you. When I told you about that, I just remember one movie we watched recently. It's Dark Matter. It's about some a scientist, and he was pretty ambitious scientist. He did pretty ambitious things. But then he met his wife, and he made her a proposal, and they got married and start living as a family. And he started to teach students at some university as a professor. And yeah, his wife doing something else. She like um, art. She like to paint, but mostly she just selling other paintings of other authors. And they have a friend who is more successful than that main hero. He won some prestige award in physics, and he doing something. And one day, all that happy, but maybe not so full of adventures, full of all life interrupted, because in some other world that man did different choice, and he chose success. He chose science over his personal life, over his wife, and that time it was his girlfriend. And yeah, he chose different things, and he achieved a lot of results. He achieved success. They built some machine which basically could deliver him into some state where he could go to any world. It was very connected to his state of mind, of his mood, but yeah. And he just so what he imagined, he just go to that world. Of course, it's not as simple as I talk, but yeah, idea is that you could watch that movie Dark Matter. It's was on Apple Plus, but maybe it's coming to other platforms. So, and that person want to see what would be his life if he would choose love over the science. And he saw that it was pretty nice family life. He has kids, he has woman he love. So he just took that other man from that reality and put his in that black box, and basically he just throw him into the box, and told him just to told him his reality, so he would wake up in his reality, and he start living with that family. And it shows that even if a person achieve everything in this world, if he successful scientist, or he has a lot of money, a lot of power, everything, but he lost his chance to be happy, he lost his chance to be in love with someone he loves. It will cost nothing, and he will happily exchange after. So it's cool science fiction movie. It's of course it's raised some questions which I couldn't agree fully about, that unlimited number of universe and unlimited number of copies of the same man who living his life in all possible choices. I could assume that it's possible, but something telling me that it's not so, allowed in laws of universe or laws of karma or something like that. So still, I think it's a good example of that people at the end understand that the most precious, the most important thing in the life is love. And if you have love, everything else it will be just a nice present to that main feeling you have. And you shouldn't spend and worry about something if it could destroy your feelings or impact on that happiness you already have. So yeah, it was my advice, it was my reflection from today, which was the same main idea as yesterday, and maybe it will be the same idea tomorrow. Who knows how I will share what I have in mind tomorrow, but yeah. For today, we talked that, so let's try to see what we have here. Full screen. Yeah, we could transition to my screen and see it's very beautiful. I think it's pieces of ice crystals, pretty big, and they laying on some beach, ocean beach, probably somewhere where it's really cold, like maybe in Alaska. And water, yeah, just has some moving forward or backward, and it's taking some time to make that photo. That's why we see water as a flow, which is very nice. So what we should do, we could probably move it here and look on our YouTube AI helper. We did update, and I updated you yesterday that it's working fine even with multiple files. I mean local YouTube AI helper Python version. We have updated README file, and it's working, pretty cool. So we have generic configuration, and we thought maybe we could try configuration and execute it for creating shorts from video, or maybe we will work and try Whisper on local machine. So I look here that I work on Whisper here, because yeah, we had streams mostly from my work office all the time. So, and yeah, we talked about Whisper and its open source version of Whisper, and right now they support Whisper 1, but we find that we could use Whisper, yeah, from here. And they recently updated to Whisper Turbo. So they recently, let's just refresh that, updated to Whisper Turbo. And actually Whisper has a lot of parameters to try. And we decided, why wouldn't we try some of the Whisper? Yeah, it's very fast. It's faster than every other model except Tiny. But in number of parameters, it's maybe the next to Large, but in quality is very similar to Large. So yeah, it's very cool update from Whisper, and we should try it. Yeah, so if you need any links, you could ask me, but yeah, it's very easy to find Whisper, OpenAI Whisper. It's one of the open thing from OpenAI, basically. Let's see what other they have. So they have Whisper, they have library, OpenAI library, they have library for OpenAI for Node, they have tokenizer for models, they have evals, LLM and LLM system, open source registry of benchmark. Okay, it's some benchmark, cookbook, examples and guide of using OpenAI, which is cool. I haven't read that. Probably should read it. So, and yeah, library for .NET, another benchmark, rich text, collection of composed library for advanced text formatting and alternate display types. Interesting. Go library, and something for real-time beta. Interesting. I haven't seen that before. So let's see once all repositories once again. It's a lot of repositories, and probably we could maybe search them by stars. Of course, Whisper would be first because it's a repository which has which most useful, because they provide full configuration for the model which could transcribe any text in multiple languages, and it's very useful. They haven't released like ChatGPT models except GPT-2, which of course is very, 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 and it's paper. It's not actual model, really. Some learns. PyTorch for Dolly. So I believe it's the only model, full model and capable model they actually shared. So yeah. Okay. Do we have Sam here? Steven, Alex, Ciao. Yeah. Probably people like Sam are not pushing into the GitHub code directly, correct? So that's why probably it's not here. Okay, anyway, OpenAI team here and a lot of Python, Jupyter, and JavaScript language here. Okay, so, and for Whisper to execute it locally, I remember we installed something like CUDA toolkit, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, I need to install Visual Studio for that CUDA toolkit. And yeah, it's probably some other thing I tried. So let's remember how to effectively execute Whisper because we want to do it effectively. Yes, so let's try to remember what we've done in those streams. Let's see if its session is live here on the computer, because I have multiple computers, multiple ChatGPT sessions, and in many cases they say, "Oh, please prove you are human," because you looks like you use ChatGPT from multiple places, and we are not sure that it's allowed. Okay, I want to execute Whisper on a local computer, but I want to do this effectively. Could you share simple and effective steps how to execute local Whisper as command line app on Windows machine using GPU? Okay, a lot of mistakes, but good thing that ChatGPT don't care about mistakes. Python and PyTorch with CUDA. Python is installed. Yes, we could start some CMD. Let's start CMD. We could go to even projects, and we have romantic developer. It's not ls, it's dir here. So we have a lot of files. Yeah, some projects. cd projects dir, and we have to our projects. It's fine. So let's try to, oh, it's not what I want. I won't go here and say Python. So we already installed Python. It's not complex at all, and we have 3.12 version. Let's go next, and it's here, ChatGPT. Now PyTorch. So let's copy that code and install everything with Q18. But let's, oh, PyTorch installation. Does it want to? No, it doesn't want. So for some reason oh, it's not voice, sorry. It's PyTorch installation. Start locally. How to install PyTorch using on Windows. What is the proper link here? How to install, step by step, Python version, pip install torch, show torch. Okay, so, oh, come on. Of course I haven't disabled, but they want me to disable it, but I need to find it. Okay, install PyTorch, Python version, okay, pip version, and then install PyTorch, and all of those versions. Download and install pip latest version. Compute CUDA should be more than that. Compute platform should be more than that. Oh, and what version did I have? Let me try to execute that. Maybe I already installed it. I installed Torch 231. But how to see if I'm using CUDA toolkit? Installing PyTorch in Windows using Anaconda. Okay, pip show torch. Installing torch. Okay, how to install? Okay. So it looks like I installed torch already, and it's not what something I really want to do, but PyTorch build 2.5.1 Windows package pip Python compute platform. So I need to check which version of CUDA do I have, correct? CUDA. It's nice. How to check my current CUDA version? Because I tried to install CUDA, okay. It's NVCC version. Let's see if I have it. I have it. CUDA compile driver through to build 12.6 R12.6. So 12.6 I believe, which is nice. Which torch version should I install for CUDA? Let's say use search for that from internet. Compatible CUDA, okay. Install Python, okay. Install PyTorch, index download nightly CUDA. Okay, so let's try to execute that thing which it just says, because I don't want, okay, couldn't find a version that satisfies the requirement of vision from none. Torch vision. Using Conda verifies the installation. Okay, let's create that very simple file. Maybe we should use something like our projects. Where is my projects? Okay, that is romantic developer. So that is romantic developer. Yeah, let's go to the projects and let's go and say new test document. No, let's start Notepad++. So we've started Notepad++. Let's say that. Let's say that language is Python, and let's save it in Romantic Developer Projects. Let's call it CUDA Python CUDA Py. CUDA Py. Really? Okay, it's one level up. False none, so not available, and version CUDA is none. So we still need somehow to install it. So let's say I have a mistake here. Video support on a Windows machine. Ensure Python version compatibility. Install PyTorch nightly with CUDA support. Okay, let's try. Go here, install Torch index. So we install in PyTorch. Installs latest build. Then to Torch Vision. Let's install Torch Vision. And Torch Audio. Maybe we don't need Torch Audio and Torch Vision, who knows? I've installed Torch, but I couldn't install Vision or Audio with error. And let's try to execute the previous version like CUDA. Maybe it would be available now. No, false, no. So let's just install Torch Vision. Then install Torch Audio. Yeah. 0.21. Yeah, it doesn't sound like 12.6. CD Vision, CD Audio, setup, install. Okay, maybe virtual environment is something we need to do as well. So it's not so simple. I mean, even if I'll use, so there are things which if you haven't worked with them before, like you haven't worked with the PyTorch, for example, or Torch Vision, Torch Audio, and CUDA on your machine, and you never set up at that, maybe it will take some time. So it's some learning. Maybe you need to install exact version of each CUDA package, etc., just to match, just to have perfect match which already supported, maybe from some good instruction web page or somewhere. So you shouldn't see such issues as I see in my case. Let's wait until torch 2.5.1 will be installed. Looks like we don't need to wait too much long. Pillow. So we uninstalling 2.3.1 and trying to install 2.1.1, which looks like more recent, correct? And we install it from 2.1.2.6. And let's see. So we looking. Torch. Where is the torch? Torch is already 2.3.1. So for CUDA 2.1, 2.2, 1.2.6, it used like 2.3.1. Oh, and now we uninstall it and we install it and 2.5.1. PIP is available. Okay, and if we just say CUDA, false none. Let's ask that. I've installed PyTorch, and when I execute the code, it shows false. None. So we already checked version CUDA 12.6 driver version. Oh, it's something big. We have GeForce and we have version 12.6. Where's my driver? 560.94. That include CUDA support as November is in nightly builds. Yeah, the thing is it doesn't support, I mean, so it will install Torch, but not Torch Vision and Torch Audio. Yeah. So the thing is that it still will show false. So maybe we just need to install that. It's okay, and make sure that it's also installed. Looks like Torch Audio was missing, but I don't think it will make our CUDA says true. Lock CUDA support, resolve and enable Follow the steps. Verify. Okay. Execute. Okay. Once again, this. Returns form, audio, and vision. What are exactly the best steps to install them for 12.6? Hold on. Nice. They used extension for Chrome. That use extension for Chrome. I use, by the way, not Chrome. I'm using Edge, but it's still supported in extension. Okay, let's see what it will look like. So okay. So as I said, that if I'll clone those repositories, yeah, I'll use it. What if I'll do that? You know what? What if I do that? My env scripts activate and do the very similar things like pipe install like that thing in that environment. I mean, it's virtual environment. So okay, it says it's all already satisfied. And if I execute the same in that virtual environment, it still says that I don't have support. Okay. So looks like I still need to try to build it from sources. Yes. Okay. It's false none. Let's try, yeah, all the recommendation from ChatGPTs. Of course, we could. Oh, come on. Is it so big? Receiving objects? Yeah, looks like it's quite big. PyTorch and CUDA 12.6 support. Okay, let's Let's go to that for CUDA. From source using CUDA 12, but the binaries are not ready yet, and then I built CUDA 2 weeks ago. It's a year ago. Let's see. I'm using ZZZ. Your local install CUDA toolkit won't be used unless you build PyTorch from the source or custom CUDA extension. Since PyTorch binary ship is their own CUDA runtime dependencies, you can just select PyTorch binary with CUDA 12x, and I would recommend using the latest 12.1 CUDA update downloads. CUDA installer, okay. It was pretty large. It's 3 gigabyte. It was 3 gigabyte. List of CUDA open source, and we have 12.6.2. It's CUDA archive. Yeah, probably we need to install some different CUDA, but I just used some in default option. And you see it supports only like CUDA 12.4. Maybe, you know what, let's try to use it. Yeah, I understand that most probably it will not work. Oh, it's still receiving that. What we could do the same, but if we just execute command prompt, cdc projects romantic, it's the same folder. Yeah, so let's use that. Let's install 1 to 4. Okay, it says it's already all satisfied. Okay, let's execute that so it will not create us those notices. It should be fast. Okay. So 1, 2, 4, it says it's already satisfied. And if I'll try to use something like Python CUDA, it's a false none. Okay. It's 40%. 40% already, but they so big. Let's see what other say. So they said you need to build PyTorch from source. So looks like I need to. So looks like I need to build PyTorch from source. What is the full process in Windows? Just double checking if we. Okay, Python, we have Python. CUDA is installed. Visual Studio is installed. Git is installed. We need clone Py torch repository. And then install vision and audio, and then whisper. Not so easy, simple, not so simple. So what's been unexpected? Okay, anyway, we need clone PyTorch right now. And it will be in that folders. Not content, I like maybe details. Yeah. And PyTorch is here. So looks like it's taking time. So, and right now my internet speed is not the fastest possible ever. So you know what? Maybe I download it today and we can try to build it tomorrow. What do you think? What I want from Whisper, I want to see if we can use Whisper to transcribe video or basically audio files very not simple but very specially, like word by word. So after that we could basically create, you know, that subtitles like in captions, but captions is not allowing us to edit anything else. But with that, if we could do that with Whisper, and other part we generate ideas for shorts, we could process the video and prepare video parts which will be used in video shorts. Yeah, proposition. And if we could use the Whisper to create that version from that short short version of videos, like transcription, which will be word by word, we could write a script which will create some project, maybe in Adobe Premiere Pro, which put it all together. And we go to that project and just slightly edit it, select styles, whatever, and it would be our project with a short idea which created from full video with everything we need. So right now we have a lot of prerequisites. Part of them already satisfied. So we could transcribe full video. We could create a video transcription which we preserve in file LLM SRT, which not full version of SRT, but pretty usable for LLM. It's create like timestamp, and then it has text which told in that timestamp. Using that, we could generate some cool shorts ideas, which would fall under 1 minute and could be fully created from the video. It's a prompt which we still need to master, but we already did that prompts before, and they work. They work. Not very good, but they work. Next thing, to download video from YouTube, we know how to do that. We already done it multiple times. Then divide video to smaller video chunks. It's also simple. We do it with audio, but we can do the same with video using FFmpeg, which is pretty efficient tool for doing that. So we could receive all the video parts we need for shorts. Maybe we could do some overlap, you know, just in case if model, yeah, do some mistakes and not, yeah, use them fully properly. And then we can create some. So, and then we need a position of every word in the videos, because we want to create, you know, the short style transcripts, short style captions, like you talking the word and it's appear. For that we need a transcription where we know position of each word said, and that's basically why we trying to install Whisper locally. And using Whisper locally without CUDA support, it's executed a huge amount of time, and it will, yeah, it just save us some time. So we decided, okay, let's try to use it locally with CUDA. That's why we're spending time today with CUDA. But once we solve that and could run Whisper, we could make proper setup for Whisper to create that type of transcript that we need for shorts. And then we will master our shorts prompt, and then we could look how to build it all together to make possible to edit in Adobe Premiere Pro, for example. Or maybe if they will support, we could think about using it in Adobe Premiere Express, not Premiere, Adobe Express. They develop that product a lot, and it's have so many free features. I like it. Maybe we'll use that. So I'm just telling why we look into all of this stuff right now. So yes, and right now we're trying to install PyTorch locally, not install but build, so it would support our special version of CUDA. Not special, latest version of CUDA we downloaded from NVIDIA website. Yeah, that's it for this part that's it for this part of software development. So I will wrap up our stream, and as usual, I'll wish you a good day, good time of your day. It could be good evening. Yeah. What is time? Just spend it good. And of course, don't betray your feelings, your love. It's most important thing in the world. It's most important thing for you. If you have love, you're already happy, and everything else should be shined by that light of your love. And yeah, don't betray your child dream. They are keys to what you actually want to do. And also you can apply the techniques I told during one of the stream, when you imagine how would your perfect morning and day will look like if you achieve what you really want, like in 1 year from now, for example, or in 2 years from now, where you will wake up, with whom, and what you will do through the day. So just imagine about it, dream about it, and it will also probably can show you some paths how you should go and keep going. Okay. Just reminder that I will be streaming here for another more than 40 days, and you can leave me comments, questions. I will start with them my next stream, and please join during weekends. I normally start later than 10 p.m. Pacific time, so it's starting from 10 p.m. Pacific time to 11:30, 11:40. Depends on multiple factors, but I try to keep my start time in the stream setup up to date, so you could look into that. And during weekdays, normally I start around 10 p.m. Pacific time. So that's it. That's all we want to say. See you tomorrow or whenever you are ready. Goodbye.